Parental guidance and user discretion advised. Me and my brother just got done doing this. My mom's spark plug blew out for the third time, ripped out the threads. If you go up on the internet, it'll tell you what you got to do. You got to buy a kit for $260 and use some JB Weld and use some Loctite, and you leave the cylinder head on the. This is the only kit that they recommend. You bore it out, then you tap it. This is what makes it work really good, is this sleeve. They give you 8 of them because I guess they're known to blow out all the time. We just finished this job, and you got to put JB Weld right here in order to, so when you take the spark plugs out the next time, that it won't spark plug won't come out with it. Did I want to do it? Fucking no, man. You got to blow all the threads out, all the metal shavings. Yeah, we're just gonna let the JB Weld set for 48 hours, just because. There's a video on the internet about it. It was very informative. I'm glad that he made the video because I wouldn't have had enough balls to do it myself. Okay, it's gonna look like a whole lot of nothing is done, but I've been working out here for the last 3 weeks. Had to take the carpet all out because it was all wet underneath that mat for years. Here's what I was telling you about. You got to cut these grooves down, or I cut the grooves down so that the sunroof sets flush. And then you can tell there's another sunroof right there that I need to do the same thing to. You got the door speakers in. I got this completed. I got the speakers completed. I got my subwoofer that you pull out. I ain't even gonna explain that, but you could tell how much clearance I had, which was fucking jack all nothing. And that's my battery. It's basically like a boat battery. It's like double the size of battery. Using 0 AUG wire. She's not pretty. What I'm doing is I ran that right from the battery, and when I get somewhere I'll be able to disconnect my front battery and the amps and anything running off that, and run just off this battery to run all the refrigerator, air fryer, whatever that is. And like I said, it doesn't look like I got much done. I got the covers all cut and ready to fit. The covers are going to come right to about right here. There's very limited room, very limited. I use the leftover carpet backing to insulate the walls and the ceiling. Then you got to put these sheet metal screws in it and not bore through the other side of the outer panel. And then I realized it was going to be so compact, so close together, that I got a switch there, which is I still got to cut this out. I got to cut that carpet out into the bed part, put a spear cover on it, so it'll draw fresh air, blow across the amps. This will blow air out here, and then I'll have the sunroof open, so hopefully the air flows out there. My converter will set behind there, so I'll have enough airflow. I gotta run a double AUG from this battery around to the converter to run everything. I padded this, put wood down first because I didn't want to feel the ripples in the floor or whatever. These wires are all ran down through here. Everything's in prototype stage. That door goes on there with Velcro. It's pretty cobbled. I mean, really, if you ask me. I did all this, the carpet back and stuff. This is going to be an issue because this, I can't explain it, but it's going to be an issue. This was all, I did all this. This all insulated. I made these boxes. I don't know if I showed these where I could pull this stuff out to get. See, my battery will be. Probably, yeah, of course the light's already off. There you go. You can't tell how big the battery is, but I guess it doesn't matter. So, the subwoofer actually, when I get down the road, it actually pushes out. I wanted to mount it from here to here, but a 12-inch sub wouldn't fit in there, so I had to build a box to slide it in. I got these from a conversion van. I'm going to put material over them. Got this from a conversion van, these little trim pieces. Got this from a junkyard. This is where the pieces of wood slat where you put curtains right here. Before I put these in, I took the inner panel off because I wanted to see how bad the door was, because you know you got this nonsense, but I have to say that's the deepest it goes. There's some more work done in these doors. They must have backed into something, but they actually used a stud puller, and they actually they did a nice job. I can't say, I can't really bitch. I think this is a little bit much, but you know, I bet you it's probably hard to get in between this flange and pull this out, but anyway, so I can't really bitch about that. Had to run a bunch of grounds. It's just my overhead console. Here's my side panels that go there. Got an issue with them. These are fucking a hell of a lot of light in here, huh? These are sitting here getting ready to be put in. My overhead console. There's my voltmeter for the front battery. This voltmeter for the back battery. There's my EQ, and then some leftover plexiglass that I'll have toggle switches so I can turn things on and off. It's all padded with that carpet pad stuff. I don't know how I'm gonna run the wires. That's that, I don't know, bubble silver wrap. I watched a video saying that is supposed to be when you have limited space to use this to retain heat. Yeah. I guess we actually got the kit from our mom's truck from Summit. All of these windows. The windows I want are bubble, and they're $900 because they want way too much. You look in old 70s magazines, because I have a lot of van magazines. You could buy these windows, these bubble windows, for like shit, 30 bucks for a fucking pair, or 40 bucks. But anyway, my point being is I plan on doing like this. Triangle in them. Not an option. I'll show you why. You see the gap? You can't. Let me close this door. There's quite a gap. See the gap? Okay, but now if you lay them this way, there's a certain way. Nope, not that way. This way. See how it's really tight? So they're curved to go this way. So when I try to do it this way, it just leaves a huge gap. And I tried to pull these windows out, but I assume that they put the window in with the seal and then tacked with aluminum weld. And I don't have aluminum welder. And the bubble windows I want are like, you know, they're old stock. They want like $900, $600, $800. I don't want it that bad. I do, but I'm not gonna pay that kind of money. I already got this stuff already adds up as it is. And then I bought up a backup camera. This will plug in the phone. It'll answer the phone. It gives me a UBS port. It gives me a SIM card port. I don't know nothing about it. My buddy James at Custom Creation, basically gonna pay him to help me when I can't do what I can't do. You can tell instead of using a scrape wire brush, what I did here is I pulled material and then cut it with a razor blade on an angle. Kept doing it. That's the middle headliner. The back headliner is done too. Just needs tiger skin on it. See, I skinned all that stuff. Am I getting burned out? Yeah. I was burned out a couple weeks ago. But I come out here every day because if I don't finish this, it's a big pile of fucking nothing. Okay? Big pile of nothing. Big pile of money. And I know you guys don't know nothing about Astro vans. I don't mean that negatively, but conversion vans, they basically just have these little running boards or whatever you want to call them. They only go up to here. I got this out of a conversion van and got these out of a conversion van. But basically when you buy a cargo van, you get nothing. When I was at the junkyard, I changed this cargo van. It's got square headlights. I found these were brand new in the package. Them and them and them. And some van, I guess, must have blew it up. But all these were in a plastic package, separate, laying in the back of the van where I guess he never got around to it. Here's my ground wire that goes right through the firewall. And then I got that wire loom so it doesn't rub. Yeah, and we got everything just laying everywhere, pretty much, in prototype stage. Kind of like body work, you know, you do all the body work, do all the body work, do all the body work, and do all the body work, and it don't look like you can't fucking nowhere. But as soon as you put primer on it, it's like, wow, you did something. No, you had to do all the prep work in order to get to the point to do the primer. That's what this is all about. It's like once I put those regular ass cabinets in there, put diamond plate on it, you'd be like, wow, he did something. No, you had to do all the prep work on the cabinets. And what I did on the cabinets, in case I ever have a problem, is what I did is, you see, they got little drywall screws. So, that panel, and the panel, the other panel, basically my point is, I can pull the refrigerator out to get the things, and then I can come in on the inside of the cabinet and pull the microwave out, take 2 drywall screws and pull the panel out, cabinet still be there, so I'd be able to access pretty much everything just in case. Because you got to think of everything. And that's about it. Yeah. Wonder how I'm gonna paint all this, because I got to jam it first. What, the door's gonna be swinging out on Twilight Zone? But hey, yeah, piece of property, piece of oneself, piece on earth, rest in peace, bigger piece of pie, piece of extra, piece of pussy, piece of corn dog, piece of pizza. When the big dogs get all done eating, even puppies get a piece of something, motherfucker. And what I did here is, conversion vans have a lot of things, okay, that I don't have. I took these off a conversion van, but in case they don't, but of course they don't have the metal sleeve in it. You know, it's permanent in there, and this is just like that. It's just there. So what I did is, I bought these drywall things, had to cut this bolt off so I didn't go through the wall. I kept tightening and tightening it. Now you're able to put this up here. Not that I want that, but that actually holds up that holds the headliner. I got to repair that corner right there. And yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe it won't be a month before I do. Show you what else I'm going to do. Push through, people. Just keep pushing through. Otherwise, it's just a big waste of time and a big waste of money if you don't finish your shit. Am I burnt the fuck out? I told you. Been burnt out. Tired. But you gotta work on it. Otherwise, you shouldn't have bought the project. My bust. I hope I use it. I can say I've been using my spider and my V-Rod every other day. If it's warm out, oh, even if it ain't warm, fuck it. Really? LEDs? Why have it? Why insure it? You ain't gonna ride it. That's pretty rough, isn't it? Damn, Scooby-Doo! What the? What the? Woo! Woo! It's pretty rough. But you know what? If you ever look at a cargo van, wow, this is actually pretty solid, to tell you the truth, because I usually wipe the hell out. Yeah, I've rambled on enough. Peace.